Hey there guys, this is Malorian, and this will be the final update for my bid to make Team Canada for 2015. Really just to kind of give you the backstory for those who haven't seen my other updates. When I went from Fantasy to War Machine, the hope was that, or the goal, the ultimate goal was to make Team Canada. Unlike Fantasy, War Machine has it all built up for this big, huge tournament cycle where you can make Team Canada and then face people from around the world. And you know, if you can make that, you are doing pretty damn good. Now, this year was going to be a long shot because, hell, if I want to try and go for it, I don't have a lot of tournaments, victories to show off for it. I'm not that well known in the community, but hey, if nothing else, I heard they really want a Signar player on each team, and there's not a lot of Signar around. So hey, maybe I can get in that way. Maybe as a 2-year plan, if I don't make it the 1 year, I can really work it for the next year. Well, the short part of it is that I didn't make it. So we had the interview just a couple of days ago, or whatever it was, and now today the 2 teams were released, Team Moose and Team Goose. Now, whereas last year they really mixed up the teams and put them all together, this was East and West put together. Sorry, still recovering from this cold. Now, part of this that really shows and kind of humbles me to the point where I know I'm just not ready yet for this world scale is that when I look at the people that come from Team East, I only know one of them. And it's Mark LeBlanc. I've heard his name and stuff like that, but that's really it. All the others on the list, I'm sure they're awesome players, but I don't even know about them, and that's really bad. Now, the people that are on the Team West, that's a lot better. Team Moose, there's Tyler Webb, which I've played a few times, Gord Wepler, really awesome, amazing player, Bryn Holdstock, who just recently kicked my butt, and then, so these guys are all local, they're all Alberta. Meanwhile, Lucas Kraszulski and Jeff Everett, these are guys that I've kind of heard their names, but I can't even put a face to their name. And that's because we're in Alberta and they're in BC. Now again, to kind of give the challenges for Canada, Germany is a big country, right? Germany is a country. You can fit 2 Germanys inside of Alberta. And Alberta is just one province of the entire country. So these guys on the East team, over in Ontario and all that, if I want to go play them, it's like a full day of driving to maybe get there. It's probably going to do this in 2 days of driving. So it's pretty intense. Meanwhile, if I want to face these guys in BC, because there's mountains in us, British Columbia, I have to go down and up, and that's like 12, 14 hours of driving. So it's crazy how there's this separation here. But if nothing else, again, how can I expect to compete at a global level if I don't even know my local meta? Like, not local as in the town, but local as in Western Canada. So, I'm not upset. I'm not heartbroken. I am drinking some Sambuca to, take that edge off. But, you know what? Like I said, this year is going to be a long shot. And the real goal then for next year is I have to, again, focus on my Signar, make sure I try and get those wins in tournaments, and make sure I start traveling. If I see there's a tournament in BC, I should go there. British Columbia. I have to keep on fixing it for non-Canadians. If there is an event in Ontario, you know what? Maybe it'd be worth it trying to get a car together or a playing group together, and we go over there to check that out. I need to make a major con that's one of the ones in their states, whether it's Lock and Load or something else. And again, there was going to be that this year, but I pushed it off to get the mats for my own Alberta Masters. So sacrifices were made, but again, I just got to keep on going at it, and we'll see if I can do it for next year. But, I got to say, it's really tough because these are all extremely good players. I've beaten Tyler twice, but I think it's just because I surprised him. I have never even been able to face score because he's always the top tables, and I've just never been able to match up against him. I faced Bryn twice, and he beat me twice. And yeah, for the other guys, I might have faced them at some point, and I'm sure if I did, they beat me. So, you know, when I look at them, it's like, oh, they made the list, I'm better than them. Like, it's not that at all, right? I know I'm not at that level, and it's good to see this now. It's humbling, and for you guys that supported me for this and said, like, go Malorian, you can do it, I'm sorry to let you down, but hey, we'll go at it again next year. So, see you then, and either way, I mean, I'm making a battle report for right now, so wait up for that. This one here is going to be Bradigus versus Aurora, and we'll catch you later. Bye.